In a world that constantly throws challenges at us, our emotional responses can easily spiral out of control. Feelings of anger, frustration, fear, or sadness can sometimes overtake us, leaving us feeling powerless. The Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom to help us navigate life's emotional hurdles with composure, understanding, and clarity. The Stoics believed in the importance of mastering our emotions and transforming them into opportunities for growth rather than letting them control us. Their teachings are not just philosophical ideals, but practical tools for living a balanced, purposeful life. By incorporating Stoic habits into our daily lives, we can unlock the key to emotional mastery and learn to thrive despite external circumstances. In this video, we'll explore 10 powerful Stoic habits that, when practiced regularly, can help you take control of your emotions, build resilience, and live a life aligned with your true purpose. These habits are not just theoretical, they are actionable steps that you can begin implementing today. So, whether you're facing stress, uncertainty, or simply seeking a more composed mindset, these Stoic habits will empower you to approach each situation with calm, clarity, and emotional mastery. Chapter 1. Understanding the Dichotomy of Control. The Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control teaches us to recognize what is within our control and what is not. The emotional turmoil we experience often comes from trying to control things that lie outside of our sphere of influence. By focusing only on what we can control, our actions, reactions, thoughts, and attitudes, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary stress. The first step in mastering our emotions is recognizing that there are two categories: things within our control and things beyond our control. This simple but powerful distinction helps us shift our focus and energy toward the things that matter most, those aspects of life that we can actually change. For everything outside our control, the Stoics encourage us to let go, accept the unpredictability of life, and focus our emotional energy on our responses. By practicing the dichotomy of control, we stop blaming external events for our emotional state. Whether it's the weather, the actions of others, or global events, we learn to accept that these are beyond our reach. Instead, we place our energy into our thoughts and actions, which are under our command. This shift in mindset immediately reduces frustration, anger, and anxiety, giving us greater emotional clarity. In practical terms, this habit can be applied when we feel the urge to react emotionally to a situation. For instance, when faced with a frustrating work situation, the first step is to ask ourselves, what can I control here? If the answer is our response and attitude, we focus on that, rather than trying to control other people or circumstances. This habit helps cultivate a sense of empowerment and emotional peace, knowing that we are responsible for our reactions. The dichotomy of control is at the heart of Stoic emotional mastery. It requires us to shift our perception from what is out of our hands to what is truly within our grasp. By adopting this habit, we learn not to waste emotional energy on things we cannot change, and instead, we build resilience in facing life's challenges. Chapter 2. Practicing negative visualization. Another crucial Stoic habit for emotional mastery is negative visualization. This practice involves deliberately imagining potential challenges or losses before they happen. While this may sound counterintuitive, negative visualization helps us prepare emotionally for hardship and cultivates gratitude for the present moment. We often take for granted the things we have until they are threatened or lost. By contemplating the possibility of losing them, we gain a deeper appreciation for the blessings we currently enjoy. This practice doesn't encourage pessimism, but rather strengthens our emotional fortitude by mentally preparing for worst-case scenarios. When challenges arise, we can face them with a sense of calm because we've already mentally rehearsed how to handle them. For example, imagine that you are going through a stressful period at work. By practicing negative visualization, you might imagine losing your job, facing a period of uncertainty, and then finding a new opportunity. By mentally experiencing these events ahead of time, you remove much of the fear and anxiety associated with them. You understand that you have the strength and ability to endure difficult times, and this recognition helps you stay calm when unexpected situations arise. Through this habit, we learn that our emotional resilience isn't built on avoiding challenges, but on preparing for them. Negative visualization helps us stay grounded, not because we dwell on negative outcomes, but because we cultivate a readiness to face life's uncertainties with grace. Chapter 3. Cultivating Gratitude. Gratitude is a central tenet of Stoicism and a powerful tool for emotional mastery. The Stoics believed that we should always focus on what we have rather than what we lack. By appreciating the present moment and everything it contains, we build a mindset of abundance which directly counteracts feelings of scarcity, frustration, and discontent. Gratitude, when practiced regularly, shifts our emotional focus from negativity to positivity. It helps us put things in perspective, enabling us to see the good in even the most difficult circumstances. For instance, if you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of life, a practice of gratitude can help you pause and reflect on the many things that are going well, no matter how small. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of being thankful for life's challenges, recognizing that they provide opportunities for growth. By embracing adversity with a sense of gratitude, we can transform obstacles into valuable lessons, thereby improving our emotional resilience. Rather than seeing difficulties as setbacks, we begin to view them as chances to practice virtue, grow stronger, and become better versions of ourselves. Gratitude practices can be as simple as starting or ending your day by listing a few things you're thankful for. This habit fosters a mindset of abundance, helping you focus on the positive aspects of your life, which enhances emotional stability and overall well-being. Chapter 4. Embracing Impermanence. Another Stoic habit for emotional mastery is embracing the impermanence of life. The Stoics believed that everything in life, our relationships, successes, and even our very existence, is temporary. By acknowledging the transient nature of all things, we can develop a deeper sense of appreciation and peace. Understanding impermanence helps us to let go of attachments and expectations that may lead to emotional distress. For example, if you're going through a difficult breakup, recognizing that all relationships evolve and change over time can help you accept the situation with grace, knowing that pain and loss are part of the human experience. By accepting impermanence, we reduce the anxiety that arises from clinging to things that are beyond our control. We can enjoy life fully without fear of loss because we know that everything, both the good and the bad, is temporary. This understanding fosters emotional resilience, helping us navigate life's challenges with equanimity. This habit encourages us to reflect on the fleeting nature of time regularly. Whether it's through meditation or journaling, embracing impermanence helps us prioritize what truly matters and cultivate a sense of peace in the face of change. Chapter 5. Mindful Presence. Being present in the moment is a habit that the Stoics practiced to combat the emotional turbulence caused by dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Our emotions often become inflamed when we obsess over what has already happened or what might happen. By focusing on the present moment, we can develop a sense of emotional calm and clarity. The Stoics believed that the present is all we can truly control, The past is gone and the future is uncertain, so why waste emotional energy on things that are beyond our reach? By practicing mindfulness and being fully engaged with the here and now, we can find peace and clarity, regardless of external circumstances. Mindfulness helps us detach from the emotional storms of the past and future, bringing us back to what is real and actionable. Through deep presence, we can respond to situations with greater emotional intelligence, without the interference of unproductive thoughts and feelings. This habit can be cultivated through simple practices like breathing exercises, meditation, or even focusing on your immediate environment. By returning to the present moment, you create space for emotional mastery, where your responses are grounded, clear, and intentional. Chapter 6. Exercising Self-Discipline. Self-discipline is a core Stoic virtue that plays a critical role in emotional mastery. The Stoics believed that emotions often arise from a lack of control over our desires, impulses, and actions. When we allow ourselves to be governed by instant gratification, we undermine our ability to respond with composure and clarity. By developing self-discipline, we gain mastery over our impulses and prevent our emotions from controlling us. This habit involves taking conscious actions to resist temptations that are not aligned with our long-term goals or values. It can be as simple as resisting the urge to procrastinate or choosing healthier habits over indulgence. The Stoics understood that by practicing restraint, we align our actions with our rational minds, rather than letting our emotions dictate our choices. For example, if you're feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, the urge to indulge in unhealthy behaviors like overeating or escaping into distractions might arise. The practice of self-discipline allows you to pause, reflect, and choose a response that serves your well-being in the long term, rather than yielding to short-term emotional comfort. Self-discipline also extends to how we manage our time, our relationships, and our thoughts. By setting boundaries, staying focused on what truly matters, and avoiding distractions, we increase our emotional stability. In the Stoic view, self-discipline is not about harshly denying yourself pleasure, but rather about choosing higher purposes and aligning your actions with your deeper values. This helps prevent emotional chaos and creates a life of greater satisfaction and fulfillment. Chapter 7. Journaling for Clarity. Journaling is an essential Stoic habit for emotional mastery because it allows us to reflect on our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The Stoics saw journaling as a way to connect with their inner selves, evaluate their progress, and bring clarity to their thinking. By writing down our experiences, we can process our emotions, identify patterns in our behavior, and ultimately gain insight into how we can improve. Through journaling, we can reflect on our emotional reactions to various situations. What triggered us? How did we respond? Did we act according to our values, or were we swayed by impulse? This reflection is a powerful tool for emotional growth, helping us to identify where we need to adjust our thinking and behavior. A typical Stoic journal entry might include a brief recap of the day's events, followed by an evaluation of how well the individual adhered to Stoic principles. For example, you might reflect on a situation where you were able to maintain emotional composure despite stress, or conversely, identify moments when you let emotions get the better of you. The key is honesty and self-awareness. Journaling also allows us to reaffirm our values and intentions. When we write about our goals and aspirations, we create a tangible reminder of what we're working toward. This strengthens our emotional resilience, as it reinforces the mindset that our purpose is greater than any temporary emotional challenge. Incorporating daily journaling into your routine helps you process emotions, track progress, and refine your mindset. Over time, this habit cultivates a deeper understanding of yourself and increases your ability to respond with clarity rather than being swept away by reactive emotions. Chapter 8. Practicing Virtue. For the Stoics, virtue is the highest good. Virtue is not only about moral excellence, but about aligning our actions with our rational mind, ensuring that we respond to the world in a way that promotes harmony, integrity, and emotional stability. The four cardinal Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, serve as guiding principles for emotional mastery. When we consistently act in accordance with virtue, we build a strong foundation for emotional resilience. Wisdom allows us to discern the best course of action in any situation. Courage enables us to face challenges with strength. Justice ensures that we act fairly and with compassion. And temperance helps us maintain balance and avoid excess. For instance, if you are faced with a stressful situation, you might use wisdom to evaluate the best course of action, courage to confront the challenge directly, justice to ensure you act with fairness, and temperance to maintain your emotional balance. By integrating these virtues into your daily life, you not only cultivate emotional strength, but also gain a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The practice of virtue requires us to remain grounded in our values regardless of external circumstances. When we live according to our principles, we become less vulnerable to the emotional turmoil caused by life's uncertainties. The Stoics believed that living virtuously is the key to a flourishing life, one where our emotions are in alignment with reason and our actions reflect our higher purpose. By practicing virtue, we reinforce our emotional stability and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace. This habit is central to Stoic emotional mastery, as it empowers us to navigate life's challenges with integrity and composure. Chapter 9. Building Resilience Through Adversity. Stoicism teaches us to embrace hardship as a means of building resilience. Rather than avoiding challenges, the Stoics saw adversity as an opportunity to strengthen our character, sharpen our resolve, and deepen our emotional resilience. Each difficult situation we face can serve as a catalyst for growth if we approach it with the right mindset. When we encounter setbacks or difficulties, it's easy to succumb to feelings of frustration or defeat. However, the Stoics encourage us to see adversity as a form of training. Just as physical muscles grow stronger through resistance, our emotional resilience grows through the challenges we face. The key is to reframe our thinking and approach every difficulty as a chance to practice Stoic virtues and strengthen our inner fortitude. This habit involves adopting a mindset of anti-fragility, where we don't just endure challenges, but we actively thrive because of them. Instead of letting stress or hardship break us, we learn to adapt and emerge stronger. The Stoics understood that adversity is an inevitable part of life, and rather than fear it, we should embrace it as a tool for emotional growth. Resilience is built through consistent practice. When faced with adversity, we can reflect on what we can learn from the situation, how we can apply Stoic principles, and how we can transform challenges into opportunities for improvement. By regularly practicing this habit, we develop a mindset that is unshakable no matter what life throws our way. Chapter 10. Reflecting on Mortality. Memento Mori. The final Stoic habit for emotional mastery is the practice of Memento Mori, or the reflection on mortality. The Stoics frequently reminded themselves that life is short and that death is inevitable. This awareness of our finite existence helps us prioritize what truly matters and approach life with greater urgency, purpose, and emotional clarity. By contemplating our mortality, we gain perspective on the things that often consume us: stress, petty concerns, or unimportant fears. When we realize that we have a limited amount of time, we are less likely to squander it on trivial matters. Instead, we focus on living a life that is meaningful, aligned with our values, and free from unnecessary emotional baggage. Memento Mori also encourages us to live fully in the present moment. Knowing that time is fleeting helps us to embrace life's joys without clinging to them, and to face its challenges without fear. This habit reminds us to cherish each moment and to let go of regrets or worries about the past or future. In practical terms, you might integrate Memento Mori into your daily life by setting aside time for reflection on your goals, relationships, and what you want to leave behind. This habit encourages emotional clarity, as it forces us to confront what truly matters in life and to live with intention. Conclusion: by integrating these 10 Stoic habits into your life, you gain the tools to master your emotions, build resilience, and live a life of purpose and peace. Stoicism offers a powerful framework for navigating life's challenges with composure, clarity, and strength. Each of these habits is a step toward emotional mastery, and while it takes consistent practice, the rewards are profound. The journey toward emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings, but about understanding them, mastering our reactions, and embracing the wisdom that comes with Stoic teachings. By practicing these habits, you can cultivate a mindset that allows you to respond to life with grace, no matter the circumstances. As you move forward, remember that the Stoic path is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of self-improvement. With each step, you become more resilient, more mindful, and more connected to the present moment. And through these practices, you will gain the emotional mastery needed to navigate life's ups and downs with calm, wisdom, and purpose.